Hey guys, I expect markets to be crazy next year. Okay, here's why. So I believe unemployment is going to keep climbing, okay, above 4%. I believe consumer spending will slow down because of that. And obviously with the student loan repayments, all that, all right. I'm not saying it won't be strong, but I believe it will slow down. And then it's going to be the point where bad news is bad news. Right now, bad news is good news, but that's going to be priced in at some point. And then bad news is bad news. Unemployment keeps ticking up. Then people get worried, right? Recession talks come. We talked about that. All right. I also believe there will be more bankruptcies, okay, because of these higher interest rates. Even if they cut a little bit, it's still going to be tough, okay, for the small caps to continually, right? They might get a little boost, right, off of the first interest rate cuts, but they're still going to struggle compared to the big dogs, okay? Also, I believe there will be more defaults on loans, okay, which we haven't seen a ton of yet, but they're slowly climbing. Also, I believe there will be more strikes like we saw with the UAW. I believe more unions are going to do that now to get paid what they believe they should be paid. And then we have the election, obviously, next year. So there's so many things that are going to keep the markets volatile. So that's why get your money now and don't worry about if you take your profits. I think you'll find plenty of opportunities next year. There will be dips that you can buy to get back in because of the volatility. So I just wanted to point that out. Also, the big cap companies will continue to get bigger because they don't need to raise cash, right? Any company that has positive cash flow, right, and are expected to continue that going and have good revenue growth, obviously net income, earnings per share, right? Those are ones, you want to hold on to. And one I like is Amazon, obviously long-term, because it's still not even back at its all-time highs. Right now it's in the 140s and the all-time highs were 180s. I believe it will get there and beyond. So there's still more meat on that bone, okay, with Amazon, which is why I'm recommending that now. NVIDIA dipped down to the 450s. I like this as a point to dollar cost average because we know, right, the picks and shovel play of the AI industry and demand's going to stay strong globally for a while with their chips. Also, Annaly, you heard me recommend, right, with the mortgage REIT, it's good to have a high yield dividend, especially that industry with interest rates paused and getting cut next year. That's going to really help that stock price go up as well as collecting the dividend. So perfect time to own that. So, and then like Microsoft is a good company. It's close to highs right now. I like seeing ones that have come off a little bit, but that's another great company you can't go wrong with. Even buying now, it's about 370s right now, 371. It's slightly off its high. I do believe that'll be in the 400s eventually. So it's a good long-term hold still. Hopefully it can dip a little more, but those are just some ideas where you can roll your money into.